This is the part 2 of my US typeset. This will be the more interesting part. These are the coins that are from the 1700s. There are some coins that need to be filled that are from the 1700s. I'm doing not so well on this because this typeset, I think this one would cost like around 30 grand if it were all in G4. So I'll be making a lot of update videos, hopefully. This book itself was made in 1959, the copyright. And yeah, it's very old, so I had to clean it, the book itself, and then a lot of the holes are not the right size, so the coins might wobble around like this half cent. The half cent, the glare is not helping me, but it's from 1807. It does have a rim ding, but it's pretty decent detail. That's what it's all about. Next up, we have these two large cents. One's from 1826, the other's from 1845. You can notice that the 1826 large cent is a lot larger than the 1845 by the size of the holes. And I don't have any of those 1793, 94 half cents. Hopefully, I eventually get one of those to fill in. For the small cents, I almost have all of them. I have the Flying Eagle. I could get a Loreleth, but I just didn't have time to get. I have a pretty decent copper nickel, a pretty cool 1890 Indian Full Liberty, a nice wheat penny, a nice steel cent, and a nice regular memorial penny. Now for the reverses. So for the reverses, the half cent's going to be really hard to see just because it's so dark, but hopefully you can see it pretty decently. For the large cents, you can see them pretty decently. They're not that worn away. And for the small cents, they're also pretty decent. It's just the Indian has some glare. I like the brown color on this Indian headset. As you can see with the copper nickel and the regular one, the color changed because this one's made out of bronze versus copper nickel or cupro nickel. Next, I have a pretty worn 2-cent piece, a pretty worn 3-cent nickel, a corroded shield nickel, a no sense V nickel, which was actually counterfeited and passed on as $5. Then they added cents, so these counterfeiters couldn't do that. And a regular V nickel. Let me quickly show you the difference. So on the back of the V nickels, you see the V and the V. The 1883 just had E pluribus unum, so nothing written on it. But this one had V cents after 1883 because the counterfeiters did that. So they didn't indicate anyway that's cents instead of dollars. They were gold plated. I have a pretty decent Buffalo nickel, a regular 1940 Jefferson, and an actually good AU war nickel. I should put that in my other album when I get another one. A pretty worn, clean cap bust half dime, which is also rotated 1834. This coin is a very interesting one. It's an 1856 half dime, but if you flip the page, it actually has a rotated die error. Instead of all of these being backwards, this one is sideways. Even though it's regular on this one, it's facing correctly. You flip it around, it's 45 degrees, 90 degrees rotated, actually. It's pretty cool. I picked this up for only like 15 bucks, so pretty cheap. Next, we have the arrows, the dime with arrows. Don't have any of these yet. 1876 dime. Guess which mint's from? Congratulations if you guessed Carson City. The rarest mint mark. Very desirable. Very hard to see also. So pretty nice clean barber dime, but pretty nice detail. A BU Merc dime and a Rosie dime. Then we have this very worn 20-cent piece, which is terrible. Then we have a polished 1853 Arizona Ray quarter and a simple barber quarter. Here's the reverse of all of them. So this is my typeset for now. Hopefully I'll be able to make some upgrades and I'll post update videos. And when I get the third book, I'll be able to have one filler. Cat bust $50. See you next time. Bye.